Right, joining me now is the Black Diamond AFL umpires coach, Christine Burrows. Christine, welcome to the coverage.
Thanks, Gary. Glad to be here.
Fourth year in the role. How have you found this year?
I found this year to be very rewarding. We've increasing our numbers steadily over the last few years. Numbers are looking very healthy and the standard is improving greatly.
I suppose we are one of the leaders in the state actually in relation to umpiring, and especially through the younger group. What's your secret with getting the younger umpires coming through?
Oh, good question. I suppose I'm able to relate to them. I did coach junior umpires for a long time, so I've got a good idea of what it takes to transition from junior footy into senior and the sort of things that they may encounter and how to deal with it.
Just explain a little bit about your background, Christine, in umpiring.
I've been an umpires coach for 20 years now. I started in Sydney in 1996. It was a brand new association. Initially then it was called Penrith Valley. And we had 5 umpires, 2 adults and 3 junior umpires. About a month into the season, the other fellow unfortunately passed away and I became the coach. And I was there for 11 years. Then I went to Sydney AFL for, I think it was 4 years, and I've been here for 4 years now.
I spoke to Jake earlier on, the president. You've got a large age difference, I suppose, between the youngest and the oldest. As a coach, how do you manage that on a training paddock?
What we try to do is to make training fun. We do a lot of skills drills and things like that, so we get everybody involved, and that means that some of the younger ones will put with the more experienced ones to give them some coaching. That's in relation to field boundary and goals, and they become the football players that we train, so everybody gets to kick the footy around and have some fun. And quite often on these training sessions they'll run 3 or 4 Ks in one of these training sessions. As
a coach, what are the challenges that you face?
Good question. I hadn't really thought of that too much. Geez, you've stumped me there. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Very good. No challenges. That's what I like to see from here. I suppose now that getting towards finals, I suppose the pressure is on all the umpires to perform. How do you go about the final selection?
The final selections are very difficult, especially when you've got a lot of umpires that are of similar abilities. But we look at the season as a whole and how they've performed, what their standard is at this point in time, and then it will go back to possibly training attendances, things like that, if you've actually got a couple that you really need to pick between.
What makes a good umpire?
Good umpire is somebody that is calm, stays calm, is able to communicate well, and will accept feedback from coaches and other observers.
Feedback from supporters?
If it's constructive, yes, and quite often coaches will give me feedback that I can work with, and I'm getting some really good constructive feedback through that I take back to the group. But I encourage the umpires to actually communicate. If somebody wants to know something or ask them a question, I encourage them to actually talk and let people know.
This year, Christine, you're acknowledged yourself as recognised as a well-performing umpire. Do you want to coach? Do you want to just explain that to me a little bit more?
This year I was a recipient of the, I hope I get this right, New South Wales ACT Umpiring Coaches Scholarship, which I was really honoured to be awarded. It means I'll be coaching at some carnivals around the state. I've done one in Albury earlier on this year. I'll be actually sitting in the coach's box for the Sydney Port Adelaide game to get a first-hand experience of what it's like at AFL level, and then I'll be doing some more carnivals later in the year.
Well, certainly, Christine, you're doing a wonderful job with the Black Diamond AFL umpires and also umpires in the region, bringing some good young umpires coming through. So congratulations on the job you're doing. We wish you all the best in the future. You've got a very important 6 to 8 weeks still ahead.
Thanks a lot, Gary. Much appreciated.
Okay, there you go. The Black Diamond AFL umpires coach, Christine Burrows, doing a fantastic job with the umpiring group.